Bienvenidos de aquí en San Cristobal, one of the most heavily, from what I've learned, one of the most heavily influenced areas of Mexico for indigenous people. I feel like I've spent a lot of time here, feeling the emotions and the energy of being in the marketplaces and kind of walking on the streets, and I've learned some things that I'm going to explore into the market and want to show you all it as well. And also to give you guys or to show you a little bit of the life here, how the way of life works here. So a couple things that I've seen is there's no age limit for the people that are working in places like this. And anytime I'm in places like this, it really puts things into perspective, because you realize that this culture is way different. This is way different probably than anything I've experienced before. You know, the energy of the people here, the energy of just kind of how it is in general, how it's just like a way of life. And one of the things I've realized that really has helped me as I've been here and really trying to, of all the places where I've tried to blend in and fit in and kind of do it for sake of capturing the moments raw, this has been a hard place because you can feel it. Hola, amigo. It's very different here. And one of the things I've learned is, for example, speaking in Spanish here has really helped people. Even just a smile and saying hola, it goes a long way to the people. Hola. Because I noticed that it's kind of like their way of life every day. I shared in another video, I taught the one lady who was working at an actual store. She makes 80 pesos a day. Now, like with all my videos, I don't make this to make people feel bad or make you feel bad or anything like that. But I want to show you the realness of what it's like in other places. And with the way that things are changing, so I've heard, there's no telling how long this will, I don't know, how long it'll be like this for. But it's, yeah, I just find it so amazing. And feel the people here so resilient. I mean, they're working, all this stuff you see for the most part is all done by hand. All of it, hours. I met someone in here who made I don't remember what the exact name is, but it looked like these vests right here, hanging up right here. It took them 1 month to make. And it cost, it took 1 month to make, and they're working 8 hours a day. And when you come to a place like this, you really get things put into perspective for you. And for me, that perspective has made me become so appreciative for the culture, being here in Mexico, and the way of life that they have here. You see all the people, they work with their children in a lot of places. And like I say, they don't like being filmed. I've talked about that a lot. It's almost, some people do, some people don't. So I do my best to try to be respectful on that end. And one thing I've noticed is it's their way of life. When I used to come to places like this, I used to look at it through the lens of my culture and where I'm from. And I'd be like, there's no way that a child would be working there and doing that or sitting there for 10 hours. And as I started to take off my lens from where I'm from and look through it at the lens here, I realized, hola. I realized that it's a way of life here. And me feeling, sympathy almost became disempowering as I was sitting in this marketplace I did the other day for, I don't remember, I think it was probably like 30 minutes. And sitting there and feeling like almost like sad for the people. It wasn't right. They're laughing and joking, and some of them more happy than we are in Western society. And it's just another perspective. But most of the stuff you're seeing was all done by hand. And not only done by hand, but also everything you're seeing, you can see a lot of them working, building it, or I guess creating it, weaving it, sewing it. And this is like the real, for me at least in my eyes, hola, the real, almost like the real Mexico, the side that's not shown. And anytime I know a lot of you are new, so you're hearing me say the real, and you're like, Luke, everything's real. I know that's a matter of perspective, but when I say real, I mean it's the side that you don't see in the tourist brochures. This is the side that I haven't been, but this isn't the side that you see, for example, going through Cancun or Tulum. No offense to those places, but it gives you a different perspective on things. And as I said in the last video, even as I walk through some of these, through some of these markets, just in speaking English, people, it's a hola, ¿cómo estás? And I realized another thing, oh, hola. And like I say, so a lot of things you're seeing right now, a lot of them, I can't remember the name of the city, but it's about 6 miles from here. It's one of the oldest cities, a lot of indigenous people live there. And a lot of them come here for work, as I've been told, to sell to the tourists and the people here. And I hope this kind of gives you guys another view of what it's like here, another perspective. Kids running around, and how normal that is. I went to a marketplace and saw so many kids running around. I was so confused. I was like, where are their parents? And then my brain hits and I'm like, this is another way of life. It's been a very insightful trip here. Because prior to here, I was in Mexico City, and in Mexico City, that's kind of the view that I had. First place I went to in Mexico. Coming here has completely changed my perspective, 100%. Especially, I grew up in America where I realized what I learned has so little to do with the actual reality. We were taught, like, for example, one thing that comes to my mind is that the Mayans were destroyed and wiped out. And yet I've met people who are Mayan here. And I was like, I didn't learn that in school. And even just as I've been here, as I like to call boots on the ground, I've realized so much. Such like a deeper appreciation. You see the kids here, you see a lot of times the kids are working, and if the kids aren't working, what you see is the children are taking care of the children while the parents are working. And this is like a way of life. I came here thinking I was gonna just film, and when I was gonna film, I thought that I was just gonna be, taking pictures and show you guys what it's like. And I got really emotionally connected, I felt, with the people who were just sitting around here all day, just selling one little bag or sitting along with their mothers. Hola, ¿cómo estás? And it's just a way of life. I think about Western society, how we're just taught to work and work and work and work and work, and just we don't like our jobs, even though we're working in like an air-conditioned place, and we can text on our phones and we're getting paid well, even though we hate our job. And I come to a place like this where I see people sitting here, standing here all day, and still finding a way to smile. They still find a way to laugh. And for me, that's just, I don't know, there's something so powerful about that. You feel like love. Because even though they're working, staying out here all day, so many of them are right there, right next to their child. Hola. Right next to their newborn. And completely different perspective. And there's times when I'm coming here and I don't really know what to say. As I've taught the people here, my mind's really been blown here. It was almost like, I don't know if anyone else has ever been here, but you almost feel that emotional, that feeling of like, oh my goodness, this is real. Yeah, it's why I feel the best is just show you. And this thing is what I was talking about. It took 1 month for my friend to make, who I met, and it took him 8 hours a day for 1 month to make that. And they sell it out here for $20, maybe a little more, no more than 50. This has really been an eye-opening, probably one of the most eye-opening experiences that I've had in a long time. That could be in turn because Mexico was so close to me, and I've like known about it for so long, but never really visited here. And all I knew about it was what I was taught in school. And yeah, I'm not sure what to say too much in this video. I just came off the back of talking with a bunch of people, and that really kind of shifted up my mindset really a lot, to kind of know what these people go through and been through in a daily life. And the market up there, for example, that you saw in another video I made that I made a while ago, I thought that market was open on the weekends because it seemed like such a big setup, everyone having all their stuff. I saw everyone setting things up and putting them down, and I asked the lady, she said they're open every single day. Every day. And like I'll repeat again, they don't really like being filmed. People don't like being filmed in this area, this part of Mexico that I've been in. Probably feel it more so here than I have anywhere else. But the people have been really receptive when I've noticed, as I've approached them, as I've said hello to people. As I've approached them and I've said hello and spoke to them, it seems like they can become way more open and receptive. If I don't say anything, they kind of, or the people here kind of get weirded out, like, what am I doing? Which I've actually never experienced that before in a long time. And now we're gonna go to one of my favorite places. And if you can, it will make me really happy if you guys do come here to San Cristobal and visit this place that I'm taking you to right now. So basically this video started in this marketplace, and I walked all the way down that street, went over, came back. The market is up this hill, and this is where I was walking through the little marketplace. Yeah, because when I come through here and I play it through my lens, I was walking through here the first day, and I saw people just walking on the street, kids. I was like, what's going on? And you saw in one of my videos, the one kid was 12 years old, charging 50 cents to wash shoes. And in the hour that I was there, I didn't see him wash any. And when I saw that, I was just like, wow, I don't see that marketed too much. Wow. And what are your thoughts? Have you been here before? You've been to Mexico? What are your thoughts on the people here? How has it been? How's been your experience? I'm very curious. As I make these videos, all this stuff is through my lens. My lens is very open and very much like I'm very unclear with a lot of things because I like to just feel things out and see for myself. But some of you guys have a lot more knowledge than I do. Would love to hear in the comments. And when you get a time, oh no, I think they're open. Maybe they're closed today. One place I really highly, highly, highly recommend. Here we go, it is open. Is this place right here. chocolate place. Come here, say hello to the people. If you can leave a nice tip, that would be great. And there's a little hole in the wall place just right next to the market, outside the back. So on that note, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Know that all of you all who are supporting me throughout different things, members of this channel, it helps people here. I promise you, the tips that we leave, even though it's not crazy amounts all the time, it helps people. It goes a long way. So I thank you so much for your support, and speak to you all later. And in the meantime, everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao. Hey. And here we go. Hola, hola. Buenos dias.